Dear Dr. Trina, it's been a year since I've had my baby and I never feel like having sex. Am I normal? You know, it absolutely amazes me that with everything going on after baby's born, with the wacky hormones women have, with the sheer exhaustion of staying up all night, with just being completely overwhelmed with the brand new everything, couples assume that 6 weeks after baby's born, shazam, they can walk into the bedroom and just have great sex. You know what? It doesn't work like that, and it's a really unrealistic expectation to have hanging over your bedroom. You know, that being said, it's been my observation that for the 2 years after baby's born, couples can start making some pretty bad sex habits where they just stop having sex and they don't know how to resume it 2 years after baby. So it is really important to keep a connection with your partner, to keep the intimacy and the sex up. So here's some things for you gals to think about when it comes time to have sex. Now, the first thing is, sex is so much more than just having intercourse. So most of the time when we think about sex, we think about he gets you off, you get him off, boom, it's done. You know what? There's so much more to sex. And if the intercourse part is maybe turning you off, remember, there's a lot more things that you can do. You just have to start thinking about what you would want to have happen. Him to give you a massage, a foot massage, him to have a bath together. There's a lot of things that you can do together to keep connected that don't include intercourse. The second thing is to make sure to nurture intimacy outside the bedroom. So if you're not having a lot of sex, intercourse inside the bedroom, it's so important to keep the connection outside the bedroom with intimacy, touching, hugging, kissing, saying nice things to each other. These seem to be pretty common sense and simple things, but yet when we're overwhelmed with baby and exhausted, we don't always think about doing this. So make sure to keep that intimate connection up every single day. And you know what? It's going to be so much easier to segue into the bedroom. Now, the third thing you need to remember is that your man needs to know what you want to have happen. So if intercourse or if the way sex is going isn't doing it for you right now, you need to tell him what you want. So if you want a massage, or you want a bath, or you want him to do the laundry, because there is a reason why they say laundry is the very best foreplay. You know, if this is what you want him to do in order for you to be more in the mood for sex, you've got to explain to him in exact detail, and he will be more than happy to accommodate, more than likely. So the three things to remember are, sex isn't always about intercourse. Make sure to nurture intimacy outside of the bedroom, and make sure to tell your partner what you want to have happen in the bedroom if it isn't intercourse in detail. And I promise you that when you do this, you're going to start looking forward to sex. So here's my great sex tip for you. The faster you can start nurturing intimacy and sex, the easier it's going to be for you and your partner to start enjoying sex once things calm down in your house. So it's like a stitch in time. So start early, and by the time your baby's sleeping through the night, you'll probably be enjoying sex. So good luck.